The way I look at it is the nigga got smacked. I feel like the nigga didn't go too far. Chris Rock went too far with his joke. Will Smith didn't go too far. I agree. I feel like shouldn't be making jokes like that in the first place if you don't want to make those. If you don't want those types of reactions.
Bro, what type of joke was that? Come on, bro. We're gonna call that a crazy joke, bro.
Listen, dead that shit.
Nah, it's not wild. I'm saying it's too far.
The way I looked at it, right, and this is why I changed my stance. I was like, yo, at the end of the day, when people make jokes at people, especially celebrities and all that, most of the time it's at their vices. You feel me? The things that they are doing wrong or the things that it's like, yo, it's okay to clown that because they're consciously making that decision and I'm just judging you for that. Her having, what is it? It's alopecia. Alopecia, I don't want to butcher it. That is not something she took part in. She has no choice in that. That is something she is suffering from. You feel me?
Yeah, that joke
He has no right to be clowning her about something that she did not choose to take part in.
And also, I disagree with you on that.
Why?
I think you can make jokes about whatever you want. Just expect repercussions.
Yeah, people make fun of everybody.
That's what I mean. Because I think with that, it's like, nigga, I don't feel sorry for this rich woman, bro. I'm sorry, bro. She's black, but she's still a millionaire, bro. I don't feel bad for her, bro. You feel me? I don't feel bad for no
empathy.
I don't feel bad for no rich people. You feel me? Sure. So like to me, it's like, nigga, you deserve to get jokes made about you.
Human,
just because you're rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
They still human, bro. They still got emotions, bro.
Poor, Deion.
Oh
We're
my
poor,
God.
And that's,
bro.
but I can still see from a different perspective, bro.
What she do for me? She was glorious.
And that's the thing. Why do people have to do things for you, bro? You should expect nobody to do nothing for you. And then when people actually do things for you, then you're really appreciative. That's what I've always preached.
Good for you, nigga. She ain't done nothing for me. If anything, she's taking away from me by being that rich,
I'm just
bro.
saying, life would be easier if like you didn't see it that way.
But nigga, life
can we have the conversation not looking at it from that point of view though?
Yeah, he forced it. Because you know what that is? That's ableist.
Yeah.
You're making jokes about an autoimmune disorder.
Now I agree with y'all in the sense of,
but people always do that.
I do think that joke was very mild because the thing is, I know how those. And there's a couple things to it, right? First of all, that joke was mild because he's probably gonna move on to somebody else and joke way harder on somebody else, and that was just kind of like a startup joke, a warm-up joke. And now because of Will Smith's actions, something that could have breezed over and nobody would have fucking remembered for the life of them, bro, is now gonna be talked about
maybe
all the time. But now she's always gonna hear about it, bro.
But maybe it needs to be remembered.
And now here's another aspect. It's so crazy how like niggas could play word gymnastics to make anything sound bad. You feel me? Like it'll go from he's making a general ball joke to now, but she has alopecia to but she has an autoimmune disease. But
she does. That's the same thing.
And that's all true. That's all true. But like, imagine like women who clown on niggas who got like receding lineups or they're balding.
Ain't right either.
What if a nigga was like, I have male pattern baldness disorder.
You don't remember
syndrome,
that
whatever the
short
case
white
is,
dude
bro.
that was in a bakery literally getting upset about that shit and people in the comments like, nah, they're fucked up for clowning that nigga.
Thanks.
Yo, and I think about it like this.
Clowning people.
Yeah.
Should we cancel comedy? Because comedy's making fun of things.
Here's the thing.
But comedy doesn't have to be at the expense of other people, bro.
And but most of the times, that's when it's the funniest, bro.
So you're a fucked up person. So then looking like this, just say that.
I'm under the umbrella, bro.
I like fucked up comedy.
If it's funny, it slides. If it's not funny, it's fucked up.
Didn't slide this time, and it was still funny. Sometimes it's funny.
I think it was the funniest thing because who knew? Like, did y'all really know what G.I. Jane was? Yes.
I didn't, but niggas can just search it up after though.
Niggas don't fuck with Demi Moore.
Once I looked it up, I was like, I remember seeing this. I was off the top of my head, no.
Here's the thing, right?
Wait, you fuck with Demi Moore?
Cool actress. What's wrong with that?
No, I just want to know.
Here's the thing, right?
I want you to elaborate on that after.
Here's the thing, right? He's making fun of a black woman.
And her hair.
Black
women don't care.
I'm with you, bro.
Like, he knows that shit's a force.
I forgot to add on to the fact, even though I think the joke is mild, I do believe that they have the right to like not fuck with the joke and feel a way about it.
I don't think that joke's mild.
But then he also doesn't have the right to then like take that out physically on somebody. You feel me? Because it's like you have a responsibility.
He has the right to do it. He did it.
You know what I mean? Like I can't tell someone how to react, but they should also like they have a responsibility to react accordingly, bro.
Who are you to say it's mild though, bro? That's what you're looking at from the surface level, bro. You don't know what's going on.
It's mild to you. I hear you. She could probably be dealing with this shit,
bro. Everyone was talking about that nigga. Yo, he's mad skinny.
These are mild jokes.
Boom, nigga died.
And now niggas like, see, this is why you shouldn't make fun
behind
of
the doors, but we don't know what the fuck is going on in their life, bro.
And it's even worse too, because you think about it like this, right? Chris Rock is also black. I feel like you're thinking about it as mild as far as like a joke goes, but context is everything when it comes to comedy. At the end of the day,
absolutely,
shit that joke's not funny without context, right? What if he said that shit to you? You're not bald. That shit's not funny, right? So the context makes it not funny. The context makes it not funny for her either. Although I will say that nigga Will Smith did laugh at first. That nigga knew that shit was funny.
Yeah, but then he looked at her and he was like,
that nigga knew that shit was funny.
But
that nigga's
it could have been like, I don't know if it was a nervous laugh. Like, I'm about to smack the fuck out this
That nigga hit him with the Will Smith.
Let me ask y'all a bigger question.
He might not have thought it was funny all the way, but he laughed.
Let me ask y'all a bigger question, bro. Let me ask y'all a bigger. Because the biggest thing is like, you have an issue with someone making a joke about something they can't control.
Yes.
Correct?
That's not me. I have an issue with that nigga making jokes at his own people's expense.
All of it. All of the above.
I respect that opinion.
You can't make a joke about black people.
You can,
black, bro.
but not at the expense of black people. I make jokes about black people all the time.
In front of all these white people too.
But they literally do it every single year, whether you were white or black. They're gonna make a joke about you, bro. The person he made a joke about before it was white. You feel me? Like, so it's
I say all the time.
When we start putting our color goggles on and they're like analyzing.
I say that shit all the time. Nigga this, nigga that.
Anybody can catch these jokes.
Exactly.
That's how it's supposed to work.
But you're making jokes at the expense of your own people because of the environment that you're in. You're making jokes directly pointing out a black woman for something that she can't control, sure, but in front of a bunch of other white people to laugh at them. That's fucked up. You're making jokes at black people's expense. You're a fucking coon on stage right now.
And he's been a coon.
Chris Rock been doing that shit, bro. Have you ever watched fucking Louis, bro?
No, I didn't.
That nigga Chris Rock, bro.
They brought that shit back up too.
That was a clip from like a variety show. But when I seen that nigga on Louis, bro, I was like, yeah, this nigga Chris Rock, he be on some shit, bro.
Different nigga.
But then I seen that clip afterwards. I was like, that nigga really do be letting this dude say nigga. And then when I nigga, facts. And it was even worse too, nigga. Don't forget that nigga Chris Rock. That nigga didn't make Pootie Tang, nigga. That nigga started that shit. That nigga Louis C.K. made that shit. How many times them niggas said nigga in that shit? And that nigga was starring in that shit, casting that shit. That nigga was lit with that shit. He had that shit on his show. That's the only reason why that shit even exists, bro. That nigga not innocent, bro. I been not fucking with this nigga. Still funny though. He's still a really good comedian. But that nigga been a coon.